What's up? Morning, scrubs. It's your boy Carcino here, and let's get into it. Now, when people speak on the actual subjects at hand, I want people to understand a couple of things. When we speak about greatness, or we speak about society, or we speak about what's going on around the world, we're not just taking something, balling it up, throwing it against the wall, hoping it stick because it's what's hot right now. If you don't have anything interesting to say or something that applies something different than what you said before, what's the point? You're not implying any information, okay? And that's the difference with a lot of people who supposedly are in the game or supposedly have information or knowledge and the people that are out for hits and views. People that's out for those hits and views just don't give a damn. They say anything just to keep you on the Ferris wheel. Right? Now, I want to thank everybody for subscribing to the page. Hopefully you guys have subscribed already. If not, you should do so now because you'll be missing out. And I appreciate a lot of the people that come by and do that, if not all of you. We do have some people that subscribe just to come over here to hate and say spiteful things. Why? Have no idea. But can't blame everybody on how they move. Now, let's get to it. The Cash App is Carcino. The Patreon is Carcino for Life, where we have some very shocking information about this whole Bruce Willis story and a whole lot more coming. A whole lot more. We're not even a third of the way through. Now, let's get to the real. Jada Pinkett Smith. She came out with her girls in support of Debbie Allen and her girl Shonda Rhimes. She has her dance academy, so she wanted to come out and support and be there for that. But what you guys didn't know was Jada wasn't going to attend. Nope, was not going to step out. Oscars have been over for about almost 2 weeks now. And as of right now, that's still a hot topic based on results and all these things, developments and coming out, and still a talking situation about what happened to her situation, period. Now, this was more about Shonda Rhimes' charity foundation, which is called the Rhimes Family Foundation. Right, and Debbie Allen is one of her close friends, and she has her dance academy. That's a part of it. Another person who's on that board is Samuel Jackson's wife. I believe her name is Latasha Jackson. She's another actress as well. So you have a lot of people that came together and to honor both of her friends' charities who was there for this big event, the Debbie Allen Dance Academy, the Rhimes Family Foundation. This was put together by ABC Signature, a lot of other companies that were into this conglomerate. including WJS. Now you might say, what in the world is WJS? See, we're going to get to the gist of all of this, people, and you're going to understand something. There's a lot of things at play that you're just not privy to. And I also want to say to the people that were in the back who was running off at their mouth, telling me how the family was, oh, the family, they were the Smiths. They're in Dubai right now, all on vacation. You don't know what you're talking about. You just out here running your mouth. The Smiths are doing fine over in Dubai. I said, wow. Okay. I don't know what I'm talking about. And the same day, she shows up in LA. That must have been one hell of a flight back from Dubai. One hell of a flight, right? Told you Will is going to be out of the picture for a while and won't be going anywhere with Jada. He's doing his own thing solo and getting his own help. Now, y'all didn't believe me. That's okay. Some of y'all did, and some of you didn't. Others just really didn't care. But now, here's the situation. I'm about tired. Sorry for the yawn. Yawn has nothing to do with this. But what is Will JS? I mean, WJS, which is Will and Jada Smith's foundation, their charity foundation. A lot of people did not know about the Will and Jada Charity Foundation. And she was not going to show up, even though their foundation is on the it's on the market, it's there. So someone has to represent the charity foundation. Now, she wasn't gonna go. But when you have a lot of people that are invested in these situations, well, man, fatigue is hitting me hard right now. When you have a lot of people vested in these situations that you're in, the scale seems to always benefit those who are most intrigued and most inclined to do something that matters. So when you start seeing Will and Jada's charity foundation, makes it a little harder for them to divorce when a lot of their businesses are entwined. You heard the phrase, it's cheaper to keep her. For Will, it's not about just the money, it's the brand. Will Smith by himself, it just doesn't hit the brands and the markets he wants if it's not Will and Jada. Will goes out and get a new wife. That kind of loses his pizzazz. He loses that brand quality of what was Will Smith because they've branded each other for over 20 years. They have been branding with each other. When Will came into prominence as a movie star, a blockbuster star, Jada was there. When he became the big man on campus from Independence Day and started doing that, she was on those red carpets. They got married because she got pregnant. It was a lot of times they were going to just pull the plug on a relationship. Now, sorry about that. Somebody sent me a crazy looking email. This is what happens. This is what happens, and this is what it looks like. Jesus Christ. Welcome to Mondays. So, anyway, they have charity foundations just like all the other celebrities, and they all get together for a big gala, an event, and this is how they network with other people that want to come out and whatever, and Netflix is a part of this and their executives. So this is a business proposition, and things that's going on is Jada Pinkett Smith has her Netflix series coming out. So she had to show. She has to show her face and she has to get out. And what she's doing is separating herself really from the drama. But she had to go out. She was like, I don't want to come there and be a distraction from what should be my girls' night. You know, Shonda and Debbie, this should be y'all night. I shouldn't be the one overshadowing it. They was like, we stand together. We gonna stand right with you. You ain't gonna be alone. Not tonight. We got you. So the girls stood there with the girl, empowering her. And she fed off that energy. See, as guys, as men, we don't do that enough. You see how they came and rallied around Jada? No guys rallied around Will, except for at the Oscars. Tyler Perry, Denzel, and then after that, when it was initially going on, they kind of went their own way. Denzel was doing stuff on stage and doing his thing, but we're the men to rally around Will. He's got to go into exile. You know, while she can go out and do her thing. Willow's in New York. You know, playing and doing a song on Saturday Night Live with the band member she's in. You know, she's in some band or whatever. They're on Saturday Night Live. She's doing that. So, it is what it is. Hopefully, we're at the end of this so people can move on to other things besides the Smiths dominating the news. But now it's time to get to the why. So a lot of people want to know why. Right? They want to know the why. What was this about? Like what was happening here? This is the rewrite. Okay? This is the rewrite. You have People Magazine that was there. You have Access Entertainment, E News, right? They were there. You have NBC. And what they decided to do was to do what? They wanted to go there and show support. Wrong. Those media people were there because this is where your publicist comes in and do their job. The publicist wasn't going to come out and they weren't going to write anything sketching about Oscar night and taking shots at Jada on her first night out. They made sure that the what you saw when she took her solo shots from that night, her stepping out and taking those promo shots of her by herself, that was going to be written with stories of Jada glows in her first night out since the Oscars. She glows in her golden dress with her gold shoes. Look how radiant she looks as she steps out. Because they know they got to get people moving forward. So let's change the narrative. They're not finna start tearing her down. They're gonna start trying to heal, is what they call it. So they get their guys, the publicists, to call the right people to write these pieces in the big magazines and the big publications that count. So yeah, they did have to have somebody there, but this is that rollout fix. Like, we have to change the narrative. See, whenever there's a controversy that normally takes place, or somebody's in trouble, when they normally reappear in the public, they'll appear doing something that's out of the ordinary. A celebrity normally would appear, and they would appear with a baby or a child. So now it's like, oh, well, he's with his kid. And they might take a picture and they say, oh, look at him. Amidst all the controversy, look, he is a good father. Look at him out with his kid. All you see is a photograph of somebody leaning over talking to their kid or whatever, or holding a kid with a baby bottle and walking to the car with his wife. These things are set up in advance. Normally, not just your agent, but your publicist would handle such a task. So, like I said, these acts have been done for years, and this is a cleanup job to clean Jada up. Not Will, Jada. Individually trying to clear her stands in all of this, as she's basically isolated herself away from Will. She's cleaning her image up. So leading up to this, that's why she's made the statement of, I didn't agree with that. I think he overreacted. So now it's all on Will. Yet again. So now she gets to go around, prance, and be queen of the night and queen of the town or whatever. She gets to do that. So, oh my goodness. When you start talking about people who are queen of the town, queen of the night, and all that stuff, it's all show and mirrors. It's all smoke and mirrors, rather, than the actual facts of what's going on. So, the WJS Foundation, what is that? What do they actually do? Well, do your work. Go research it. Meanwhile, thanks again for those who hit the like button, subscribe to the page, hit up the Patreon Carcino for life. We will go into the foundation. We will talk to different parties. We're going to call Chris Rock's people today, so that should all be on the Patreon. Carcino's the name on the Cash App. Want to say shouts out to 78 Sports TV. Still giving you boxing updates and giving it to you the raw way. Him and Blood Boxing are some of the best to ever do it. D-Style Boxing, the Rope It Up Radio Show. I haven't talked to Chris Carlson in a minute, so I got to find out what's going on with him. Sean Craddock, the boxing and basketball now, that's what he's calling it, the boxing socialist himself. And, Ticket TV does this thing. Subscribe to these guys' pages. If you're interested in that, that's a very good avenue to go to. Someone sent me an email on the boxing and basketball website because I liked one of their videos or something. But I don't know. We'll see. God bless all of you. And good night. Well, it's good night for me. Good morning for y'all. I'm out.